Hey everybody, welcome back to Facetious number 21. This is recorded on Wednesday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you, 2016. And I am Larry, aka Bluemanrule, and ecstatic to be joined by my normal co-host, my dude, my East Coast brother, Mike, aka Scarfinger, aka Real Talk. What's up, dog?
Yo, we black, y'all. We black, y'all. We black, y'all.
And I'm back, y'all.
Because we both end up wearing black shirts today, and that was not on purpose.
It was not on purpose, but you know what? I'm gonna go with it. So today I have my Pack South Saints Row 4, or Saints Row. This was the expansion T-shirt that I got. I really like it because it's really, really good cotton. It's legit, and it's one of the shirts I still actually look okay in.
And
so.
I love the Saints Row series, except for I did not like 4.
You know, I've never tried. You know, I've tried them. I have 3 and 4, and man, it's tough.
3 is really good, but it's a little bit. 3 is almost like a Mass Effect 2, where they took this thing and they kind of narrowed the focus a little bit.
Okay.
It's not as spread out and wide open as it was before, but it's still actually really good. 4. I think they just wanted to make Crackdown. It was like, well, we got the Saints Row series. Let's make Crackdown with Saints Row. Now, I will tell you, the beginning of 4, you are the president.
Yeah, yes. And you jump out of a plane like a G. All the way down. Is that 3?
3, you jump out of a helicopter, I think.
That's the one.
Bro,
okay.
Let me tell you, there's moments in video games where the music matters so much.
Mm-hmm.
But like Red Dead when you get to Mexico. That type.
Yeah. Don't bring up Mexico. That's a sore point for me in Red Dead.
There is 3 moments in I think it's Saints Row 3 where the music is
all three of those moments.
All three of them. The first one is when you jump out of the helicopter. When you have to jump out of the helicopter and you're basically taking someone's base.
Yeah.
And Kanye West Power plays on repeat in the background. Then there's another part where there's a wrestling match.
Mm-hmm.
There's like a wrestling grudge match type deal, and the music that plays during that is great. And the whole end of the game, I'm not gonna spoil it because I do think you should play it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but the whole end of the game, the "I Need a Hero" plays in the background.
That's great. That's great.
No, it's called "Holding Out for the Hero," "Holding On to the Hero," or whatever it's called. The real name of the song, but you know the song I'm talking about.
Oh, I know the song.
Hero. Yeah. That plays in the background the whole time. So that's hold on. I need to click the YouTube link so I can see the chat just in case somebody wants to join.
Right.
I'll let your boy in the chat. Know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So that's funny, man. So what shirt you rocking today, dog? You know, we got to get that out the way.
I'm rocking an old. It's faded a little bit.
I can't see because your bottom third.
It's a old Black Label shirt that my cousin gave me. It's a bunch of nonsense.
Okay.
But it was clean.
Right. Is that a challenge?
Actually, I'm washing clothes right. I was washing clothes right now. The dryer stopped like 2 minutes before you called.
Oh, okay.
So I'm basically washing clothes right now. But my cousin gave me these. He said someone gave them to him, and they were too big for him because my cousin is really tall. He's like 6'4".
Man.
He's 6'4", so they gave him these really big shirts, but he's just like, yo, but I'm skinny. Like these shirts they don't look right on me.
They look like blankets.
So he gave them to me. Is this one and it's another one, and they're both black shirts. And the other one I wore quite a bit, but I never heard of Black Label before, never. So I went to the website and I was looking at the shirts. These t-shirts
Okay.
were on sale for $70 a piece.
Goodness. What?
Yeah. Like, I would never buy one of these. Like, personally, I would never buy one. But, man, listen, $70 a piece, and they were on sale, though.
Is that Egyptian cotton? I mean, is this some special blend?
This one feels it's very different. It's not a regular cotton t-shirt. It's a little bit closer to that it's a little bit closer to that Under Armour. Like, I'm about to go bang with them dudes. It's a little bit closer to that material, a little bit closer to like workout material. Okay. It's very thin. It's lightweight, but it's made more of that material than it is just regular old cotton t-shirt.
Okay, that's what's up.
The other one is a regular cotton. It's a regular cotton t-shirt, but it's really thick. You could tell it's very well. Both of them are very well made.
Well, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Oh, I'm trying to get this thing over here. All right. Nevertheless, all right, man. Let's get into it, man. Because as I mentioned at the top of the show, it's May the 4th. May the 4th be with you and everything. And it's a huge Star Wars day, like massive.
Hold on. Shout out to you, boy. Shout out to you, boy. Awaken Heathen that's in the chat. He said Jose Gonzalez is the man. He did the song in Mexico. He also did another song that I know of. It's called Compass. I heard that Compass is in the game also.
Really?
But Far Away is the song that we're talking about when you get to Mexico. Yeah. But he has another song that's called Compass that's really good, and also Lil Wayne sampled Compass, and made it really about
everything it should be about.
No, he made is more about not necessarily propositioning a woman for sex, but basically telling a woman, I really want sex. So if you don't want to give me sex, I can go get sex. I mean, Compass itself is a nice song. It's the chorus is, now I know the only compass that I need is the one that leads me back to you. Like I'm trying to get back to you, but in his case, I'm trying to get back to you so I can hit that. So
right. Now I remember watching him on the Game Awards because it was the year Red Dead Redemption pretty much swept everything, and he performed live that year, like his song, and it was legit, man. Like, he had pretty much like an acoustic set going, and it was legit. It was really legit. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Awaken Heathen for that, and he's, by the way, the guy hooking us up, man, because he is hooking us up with our image and everything. So many shout outs to him. He's working on it still. He let me know he's just trying to get it just right. But dude, he understands exactly what we need. So.
Yeah, I've used the mock-up. He made me a couple of mock-ups, the Scarcasm mock-ups. So if you see the Scarcasm logos, that's not me with the pouty face. Right. Which I never intended for that picture to be used for anything, but Bear back in the day, he just took my my Twitter picture and turned that into the logo. But Awaken Heathen sent me a couple of mock-ups, and I just used the mock-ups, but really I think I would make a couple of changes to it. But I think he did a really great job. So holla at your boy Awaken Heathen, and we need to find a way to put something on that.
Yeah, for sure. We will. We definitely will.
We need to find a way to put something on that.
We will. I'll figure it out. We'll work it out for sure. For sure.
At the very least, I know he does a lot of streaming. I know he does Extra Life and stuff like that. I mean,
yeah, he does. He does.
If he don't want the cash himself, we'll donate to the Extra Life.
And he has a store that he sells shirts and stuff from as well. So there's an opportunity. So
yes, very much.
So yeah, we definitely gonna hook him up. Thanks for watching, dog. We appreciate it. Thanks for working on it. No pressure, no rush. Just take your time, make it good, man. I'm pretty sure we'll be happy with it. So. You know what else?
Yeah.
What's up? Go ahead. No, you go ahead, because I was about to switch topics. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You got it.
No, I was just going to say, what else is good is, apparently, according to Rotten Tomatoes at a score of 92, this Captain America Civil War is legit.
I was just watching that.
See? I need to get you this fire stick. Listen.
Now, see, here's the problem. Here's the problem, though. All of the ones that are up here are cams, and for some reason, I don't know what's going on, but when I watched that, because I watched The Flash, I finished The Flash when I came home from work, and then I was like, you know what, I'm about to see what this Captain America about. So I put it on, and it just keeps buffering. Like, it'll play for like a minute, and then it'll stop. It'll buffer. And the biggest problem that I'm having with the Fire Stick buffering is it's skipping ahead a little bit. So like somebody will be in the middle of saying something, and then like it's past what they were just saying.
You just got to drop them ducats on that ticket, man.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna go. I very much am gonna go. But here's the problem with watching some of this stuff on Fire Stick.
Okay.
I watched Batman Superman's. Mm-hmm. And here's my problem. Because the rip, I guess, or the cam was from it was in like French or something like that, right? It was French. Mm-hmm. So like when characters were speaking another language, I didn't have English subtitles. I had French subtitles.
That's tough.
So like during the parts where people are speaking another language, I still don't know what they say. And that happens at the beginning of the movie. I think they're speaking German in the beginning of the movie.
Is that what they were speaking? Possibly.
No. I'm talking about for Civil Wars. For Civil War. Civil War. I think they're speaking German at the very, very beginning of the movie, and I'm just like, I have no idea what y'all saying right now.
Right. Yeah, no, I already have tickets. I bought tickets last week for me and both my sons. We are going to be there Saturday at like 3:55 in the afternoon. We're going to go check it out at the movie theater on the black side of town, literally on Martin Luther King Boulevard. So that's where we going.
Where your best, dog?
Come up in there fresh. I ain't never going to the theater when I go to church.
Was it Chris Rock? I need you to come get me. Where are you? I'm on MLK. Run!
Pretty much. It's amazing how that street is like the worst street in all of urban America. It doesn't make any sense.
The MLK in Newport News is in a bad part of town, but it's not you might get stabbed today part of town. It's in the hood. It's in the hood. But it's not in the
So what happened with ours is that it depends on where you are. So the closer you are to the Zero Street in Oklahoma City, is kind of like the it gets a little bit more dangerous, a little bit sketchier. But where we're going to watch the movie at is good. It's actually across the street from the racetracks. So there's a little bit of activity out there, and it's right off the highway. So it's actually in a really good spot, has a huge parking lot, and has space to expand the parking lot. And there's a couple of eating establishments not too far away. So it's really not that bad.
Y'all doing it up like y'all going to get something to eat and everything?
Well, my youngest son had his peanut allergy, so taking him to go get something to eat is always problematic. So we just go right home afterwards.
Rashani told me that they went out one time and they went to one of those steakhouse places.
Yep. Longhorn Steakhouse or Texas Roadhouse, because they have the shells on the floor.
They put the shells on the floor. It's just like, go ahead, player. I can't do it. Like, maybe I got home training. I got home training, and I just can't throw it on the floor.
I can't do it either. Because if I threw it on the floor, do you know how many times I'd have been cussed out? Like, for real. Like, my grandma, boy, what the hell is wrong with you? She would have had me go pick up my stuff and then go put up everybody else's plates, and I'm cleaning dishes that night. You know what I'm saying?
I would be sitting there with my grandma and my mama and be like, "Yeah, go ahead, throw that on the floor." And she'd be like, "Boy, what is you doing?" Putting the peanuts on the floor. That's what they're doing here. That ain't what you doing here, garçon. Get him a broom.
Right.
I need you to sweep up all this damn peanuts.
Every last one, and get these almonds too. But mama, there ain't no almonds on the floor. There are now. So like you just toss them on the floor. So look, it ain't none of that, man. Look, it's so funny, man. It's so funny. Just the different ways people are raised and everything, man. It's crazy.
Funny. I thought about my grandma the other day because my sister said something that my grandma would say. Mm-hmm. And man, it made me miss my grandma. My grandma was cool as a fan,
Yeah,
and she nasty. My grandma was nasty, like really. My grandma's favorite movie of all time is Jason's Lyric, because they get it in Jason's Lyric.
Oh, really?
They get it in, and whenever that shit came on UPN or some shit like that, she was there. Like, look, my grandma will put on the church station and know every song.
Right.
Every song. Every song, and she will sing it. I'll tell you a story about my grandma singing in a second. But she would know every song, and she would sing it and know every single word. But let Jason's Lyric come on.
She in there.
In there. But okay, so let me tell you my grandma singing story. So one day, like I stayed with my grandma for a little bit. Mm-hmm. And the way our rooms were, if I'm sitting on my bed and I'm just sitting on the edge of the bed, I can see into her bedroom, but it's, my grandma was in a wheelchair.
Okay.
My grandma was in a wheelchair. She had her leg removed. One of her legs removed. That
diabetes?
Yeah, diabetes. So she had one of her legs removed. So she was in a wheelchair, and I was sitting there and I had headphones on and I was on the computer, this is Napster time, you know what I mean? So I was listening to some stuff that I had downloaded because, I would, use it. It was dial up at that time. So I would set up a bunch of downloads to happen overnight and then go back and listen to it and make sure it's all straight in the mouth. So one day I'm listening to my Napster and stuff like that. And I have on headphones, so I can't hear nothing.
Nada.
All I know is I look over, and I can see in Grandma's room, and she looks like she is in pain. Like, I mean, absolute pain. Like, and she looks like there is agony on her face, and she's moaning, and she's just like she about to cry.
Right.
It's like, like real deal. And so I'm like, oh Lord, something wrong with Grandma. So I throw my headphones down and I step in her room, and really what she's doing is singing her ass off because for I don't know whether it was for her birthday or Mother's Day or something like that. Somebody had got her a Walkman with the Yolanda Adams "Open My Heart." Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she was singing the mess out of that song, and she was feeling it because it looked like agony to me. It looked like absolute agony to me, but she was singing her ass off.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I got another grandma story. I love my grandma.
I love my grandma too. Let me get one in before you get one other one going. Let me get one in. So my grandma was funny. So my grandma, same way, she used to sing, boy, she used to hold down the alto line like nobody's business, right? Mm-hmm. But this ain't about the music. Like I grew up with my grandparents, pretty much my entire life. Grew up with them from the time I was born. So, well, my grandma, she liked to sneak in some alcohol every now and then. Now, what you got to understand is that what you need to understand is that my grandma, so every Thanksgiving, every holiday, because everyone came to our grandparents' house to help celebrate the holidays. So whether it was Thanksgiving, whether it was Christmas, didn't matter. We had that type of family that would come down, say, "Hey, how y'all doing?" They were aunt, uncles to everyone.
Like, why everybody here? It's Hanukkah. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. It's Kwanzaa. We don't celebrate Kwanzaa, do we? I don't know. They here, baby.
Today we do.
So it used to be. So I used to always wonder, like, man, why grandma Kool-Aid always be so good on Thanksgiving? And so when I got older, when I got about 16, 17, I saw her one day go into the cabinet, take out a little bit of Canadian mist, and post some in the Kool-Aid. And I was like, Mama, why you do that? She's like, boy, I didn't always do that. You better shut your mouth. She was like, I need it because y'all kids is rowdy, and this calm y'all down, put y'all to sleep. So I'm gonna y'all put a little bit in there, and put a little bit back for me later. So,
some for you.
Yeah, some for me. Some for you. But she did. She actually took whiskey and made homemade cough syrup, where she just buys like the big peppermints, and you you take a bottle, you take like a fifth, and you pour it out in regular glass, and then you stuff the peppermints in the bottle, and you pour the alcohol back in about 70% of the way up, and then what it does, it dissolves the mints, and then it fills the bottle all the way up. And it's the thickest, strongest cough syrup, but best tasting cough syrup you ever had in your life. And that stuff clears out everything. If you got any type of congestion up in here, gone by the morning. No lie. It is the best. Legit. So go ahead with your grandma's story.
Okay. One of like the worst moments of my life, temporarily. Well, I was out and my grandma, they trained her to where if she's trying to get up, because what she would do, she would be in her wheelchair and then she would take her walker and, she would leave her wheelchair in the living room and she would use her walker to go back to her bedroom.
Right.
But if something happened, she knew how to ease herself down so she wouldn't hurt herself.
Oh, okay.
So one day I was out and I came in and it was a little late. It was about 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So, and grandmas go to sleep at like 8. She all the way out at 8 o'clock, like for real. Even if it's light outside, she. So I walk in the door. And the hallway to her bedroom is right there in front of me. As soon as you open the door, it's right there. Eric Garner just asked us a question. We'll get to that.
Okay.
And my grandma is laying face down on the ground, not moving.
Oh man, boy.
And I'm like, just in that moment, like it was like the life of me just dropped. Like, oh my God, something's wrong with grandma. And so I'm rushing over there like, oh Lord, she's not moving. Like something wrong. Right. And I get to her, and she knocked out sleep. Like she knocked out sleep. Like, and she looked at me like, what's wrong with you? Right. Like. And she said, she was like, look, I tried to get up. It ain't go so well. I just laid down. I won't go make it. I won't go make it to the phone. So I just lay here and it was just going to be what it was.
I thought you were going to go to a different direction because, a lot of grandmas, they get prostrate before God. So when they pray, their praying closet is anywhere they want to be, and they like go all the way down to the ground. Like, they touch their head to the carpet, to the ground, right? That's prostrate before God. So I'm thinking that's where she started, and then she just ended up taking it nap.
No, she was trying to get up, and it didn't go so well, and she didn't. So she let herself down and just went, just like, you know what? Hey, I'm just gonna be here till somebody else get here.
Whatever
I'm just gonna be here. I'm just gonna be here.
That's funny, man. That's hilarious. But hey, we have Eric Garner in the chat, man. Thanks for dropping in as well. And he says he poses a question to us, Scar. He says, what games are you fellas looking forward to in the near future? And he also mentioned that he loves OFR Network. It's the best entertainment, hands down. We appreciate it. Shout outs to Abilene, Texas, because that's where he's from. So
how far are you from Abilene?
Abilene is not. I think it's in northern Texas. Hold on, let me double check. And I will answer you. But if that's the case,
I'll answer my end of the question while you do that.
Okay.
I ain't looking forward to nothing. Like, I don't do that. I don't do that anymore. And like, Blue will call it hating, but I don't get worked up about games anymore. Like the last game that I really got worked up for and was really excited for was Mass Effect 2. And I just haven't been there since. So like, there's games that I kind of keep an eye out for. Like, I'm interested in Uncharted, but I don't know whether I should buy it or GameFly it because every Uncharted game has been like a summer blockbuster. And like once I'm finished, it's just like, all right, that was cool. I don't really need to do that again.
Like, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I enjoyed that, with the exception of 3.
Yeah. Well, 3 was fine for about 70%.
3 was fine with the exception of I just kept asking, no man buy, no.
hey, I'm flattered you actually took the title of my No Man's Sky. He said No Man's Sky. No. So he's 2 hours west of Fort Worth. So, and I just Googled it. So I am approximately 4.5 hours from Abilene.
Oh, so he close to Knox.
Yeah, he close to the Knox. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Uncharted. I want to see what Gears got going. You know, I'm trying to think. Is there any other like really major releases other than the typical stuff? The 2Ks and stuff.
Well,
like that.
I got a couple. But first of all, shout out Awaken Sky. Awaken Heathen is excited for No Man's Sky as well.
I don't know what are you excited for? Ain't no game.
Ain't no story. Ain't no story. But it's
no. Ain't no game. Exploration is exploration. I need a game. If I'm gonna buy this thing, I need a game. So far, I ain't seen no game. I ain't buying this crap. They showed me what a game is. He said it's a dead year, it seems. No, it's not a dead year because you still got stuff like The Division, even though The Division died, like I predicted.
Hey, we predicted it. Yeah, you did.
I predicted that only like what everyone kept saying. This is going to kill Destiny, and I'm like, nope. Everybody who plays Destiny is all the way in on Destiny. After the Division comes out, if Destiny has a major update, and they didn't even have a major update, they had a minor update, and it killed the Division. Like everybody on my PlayStation list is back on Destiny.
I don't know. Not everybody on my Xbox Live list though. So
no, very few people are still playing the Division, and I am back on Destiny. I'm back on Destiny.
Are you really?
I'm trying to play all of the story. Because I ain't got no more story in the Division. So I am back on the story, and I was like a level like 34 or something like that. Mm-hmm. But I had not done, I'd done all of the main missions. I had done all of the vanilla missions, but I hadn't done House of Wolves, Dark Below, or The Taken King. So I started doing those. I have finished Dark Below. I finished House of Wolves, and I just started Taken King yesterday.
Did you really not?
But of course, I'm a level 40 now because of all of the stuff that I was doing to try to catch up to this. Because you could go back and you still get experience points for doing old missions. So I went because of the quest structure, the way they changed the quest structure. So I went back and I played some old stuff. And I'm a level 40 now. But here's the problem.
Your light level ain't nothing.
Oh, my light level is over 200 now.
But ain't the max like 320 something?
It's like 3 something. But like I got a pretty decent light level for me.
For you,
because I ain't never gonna chase light, just like I ain't chasing no gear score in the Division.
Me either.
That's stupid. But here's the thing. Here's why Destiny is better than the Division, because they already passed year 1. Everything that's happening in the Division right now is all of the year 1 Destiny stuff. Yeah. So like I'm past all of that. I'm getting good gear. I'm getting pretty decent gear. Without having to grind out some of the things like going into the raids and stuff like that. I haven't done any of that stuff. I'm already a 40. I'm getting my light level up. I'm cool.
Okay. We got some.
But yeah, so I'm playing Destiny and I'm very much enjoying it.
That's cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I was getting ready to trade in my copy of Destiny to Amazon, but they were only going to give me $1.56 for it. So I decided to just go ahead and keep it. But
that's my copy of Destiny.
That's true. I'll send it back.
You said you weren't going to keep it. You said you was going to send it back.
Hey, I'm going to send it back to you tomorrow. I got it back.
No, keep it. Keep it. We can get
but let's get to the there it is. But let's get to the folks in the chat. So let's get to Awaken Heathen. He said he's currently playing Far Cry Primal. He said his kitty is cute and brutal, and he's between Far Cry and Destiny with his friends and stuff. And he said that he never picked it up but 1 or 2 for friends night, and he's glad. He did. Now he's talking about the Division, so he never picked it up. And he also agrees with you. He says that, right, Scarf, you don't get hyped for games, or if you don't get hyped, you never get let down. But I think that's a sad way.
No, that's not true.
That's true.
That ain't true. Yeah. That ain't true, because I have very much gotten let down in games before. Ever since then, like, there's games where it's just like, you know what, I should play this game, and then I buy it, and then it's just like, and then you're just like, Halo 5.
Here we go. You not saying on here, man. Why you keep taking jabs at Halo 5, man?
Because it's not a good game. It's not.
I disagree. I think it's fine.
If they fix the difficulty in Firefight, I might be back to play with some friends. And
that was just the beta when we played, so I'm pretty sure they've taken that to heart and kind of adjusted it, because it was unnecessarily difficult. But I'm gonna roll on because Eric has a question, and then Awaken responded. Now Eric says the Division, they should have went with the open world route in the Division. Feel like they were deceitful, and everyone thought that's what they were getting. And he says he's heard that from several people. And
no, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with the Division as it is. I have a problem with the Division doing an update and making themselves Destiny, like, dour Destiny. Like,
now all of your progress,
depressing Destiny.
Now all of your progress, is that on PS4 or Xbox One? Because I know you've been playing some.
I have the Taken King on. Xbox.
Yeah, sure.
I have Vanilla Destiny on PS4, and I don't plan on buying Destiny. I don't plan on buying the Taken King again for PS4. That's dumb.
Mm.
But
something here.
That's it. That number 355. I think that's his light level. 335. I think that's his light level.
Really? No, he sent us something about the Gamer Matrix, about getting excited, not getting excited. I have a link to it now. I am copying it, and I am putting it in the show notes, sir. Thank you. I missed that one. Yeah. He sent it to you on Twitter, and I'm just putting it in here.
Because my Twitter ain't on, player.
Oh, well, see, there you go. The Gamer Expectation Matrix. That's what we're going to call it. And that's what it's going to be in the notes. But to answer the question that was originally posed, can I go ahead and say that I am looking forward to new IP? I am looking forward to...
Bunch of dumb shit.
See,
let me get my Yoda. I don't like Dark Souls. I don't like Dark Souls, but this Samurai Dark Souls looks great. Man, if you don't get
the hate is strong in this one. Look here, man. Look,
I am looking for your Samurai Dark Souls.
I like Neo because I don't like Samurai Dark Souls. It reminds me of Onimusha, which I'm a huge fan of.
So, I watched about 10 minutes of somebody playing. It's Samurai Dark Souls, though.
And you know what? I haven't seen it yet, but all it does to me, I was just kept thinking, man, this is Onimusha. That's what it looks like. But after hearing reviews, yes, a lot like Dark Souls. And guess what? I don't even have PS4, so I won't be able to play it anyway. But that's one game that I like that. But the game I'm most looking forward to, but I still doubt that it's going to come out this year until Microsoft confirms and reaffirms it, is ReCore. It's a brand new IP. I really want to see it. We know
You know what I should do?
What's that?
I just got Dying Light for PS4. I think it was Dying Light.
I just downloaded that. My son has a copy. I just installed it to my Xbox One today.
Okay, so I just got Dying Light for PS4, but other than that, I don't play no games for PS4. You know what I should do?
What's that?
I should send you my PS4, let you buy a whole bunch of games, and then you can send it back.
Man, how ghetto is man? Hey, you know what?
You do play Samurai Dark Souls? That's cool. I can play too, nigga.
He's like, you know what I should do? I should let you just be the biggest sucker this side of the internet. Come on, dog.
I save you $400. You can play.
You gonna save me $400 when all you doing is saving you X amount of dollars times having me in the number of games that I buy. What sense does that make?
I don't use the PlayStation. You can keep it for as long as you need to, as long as it's not too long. But
see what I'm talking about, y'all? The second Horizon Zero Dawn come out, Scar gonna be like, "Hey, Blue, let me holler at you for a minute, dog. So
no, that's not true. That is not true at all. Awakening Heathen. He said he's 315 now. Well, I guess 335 is the level cap, is the light cap. But he said he's very casual at Destiny and he takes huge breaks. But he still has fun when he's on. Let me tell you what happened. I watched a video of a live stream of him, Pimp, and somebody else playing Prison of Elders. Mm-hmm. That is not casual. Like, he was cussing and fussing and everything. It was. I mean, he was cussing. He was cussing the game like Destiny fingered his sister. Like he was like.
Come on, man. Why you got to bring up truffle butter in this particular thing? Like, we don't need that right now. But listen, man. In his defense, you used to say that used to be cathartic for you, coming home cussing out everybody on Xbox Live because that's what you do. Right. So you know, don't lean on Awakened Heathen too hard, man.
Okay, fine.
All right, appreciate that.
All right, go ahead and get to your games because we run out of time.
Yeah, we are
trying to keep this under an hour. You gotta go to your thing today?
No, I told you last week was my last time, so I'm good. Okay. But yeah, we still need to keep it around an hour. And so no, I'm kind of done with all the game. Like I said, that's what I was looking forward to, and you said you're looking forward to nothing. So therefore, you know.
Now there's some games that I'm interested in, but I don't get hype about anything. I don't do that. I don't do hype. Like that's my thing. I'm not like, oh my god, I have to play Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm like, wait. I'm just gonna wait and see what's actually there.
Hey, every time I hear that, all I hear in my head is all Scar hears in his head is "Let's chill."
Yeah, pretty much. that's how I feel about Andromeda, dog. Which is a terrible, stupid name.
It's the nearest galaxy, man. Hey, I can't fault him for it.
I don't get. Well, you ain't call this Mass Effect Milky Way?
Valid, very valid point. I think they're trying to navigate away from the numbers, though.
Right. I'm gonna need you to call this Mass Effect.
Regenesis?
Mass Effect Herder, whatever the new character name is.
You stupid, man. Mass Effect Foreman. Is that what you're trying?
But they did that in Dragon Age too, right? The second one.
Yeah.
They did the generic name.
Yeah, Hawk.
Yeah, Hawk. Mass Effect Hawk.
Mass Effect Hawk. Yeah, that's kind of what it was, man. One of the things I wanted to bring up, though, was, okay, I guess I can't trust the Peabody Awards because Jessica Jones won a Peabody Award. So,
I'm hating, right? It's me. I'm the hater.
Right. Exactly. No, I understand that a lot of, now keep in mind, I've always said, and I continue to hold, that Kilgrave is perhaps one of the most interesting villains I have ever seen. Like, David Tennant was fantastic as Kilgrave.
Very much so.
He was really, I'm not even lying, after episode 6, he was the only reason I kept watching.
He's the reason why I stopped watching Doctor Who.
Really? Most people say he's the best one. He's the best guy.
Yeah, the people say that, but he was just too wacky for me.
Oh, okay.
He was too wacky. Like, woohoo! Like, let's go. Like, I can't. I couldn't do it. Like, coming from the first guy, who I also knew him from Heroes.
Oh, okay.
The first Doctor he played in the first season of Heroes. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let me say this. Let me get a couple of things. Now, I want to remind a lot of people that May 21st will be a weekend that we're having the Mason Sims Legacy Tournament. So it's going to be a Rocket League tournament on PS4 and PC. I'll have a link in the description of this video. Go out there, sign up. It's $50. It's a $50 entry fee. You all can sign up, and per person, but you can sign up as a team, and the funds all go to support the medical bills for Mason, who passed away from Jay's family, and which was a Saturday morning of PAX South this year. So please, we're doing it as a fundraiser. I want to encourage everyone. I've been meaning to mention it a lot on here, and I feel very bad that I haven't mentioned it, but that tournament is coming up May 21st.
Yeah, I think because I own Rocket League on 2 consoles, and I've played it a total of maybe 15 minutes. I'm just gonna put something on it. I ain't playing that.
Hey, yeah, just drop it in the GoFundMe. It's really to raise funds for them to help them with the medical bills. So if you can't make it, let's see, I think it was NFG or NGF Rocker Dude on Twitter said he only had the Xbox One version, so he couldn't play. But I want to encourage him. You can always donate or sponsor somebody's membership. I actually will not be able to play, but I will donate regardless, because I'm actually going to be at a convention that weekend, walking around with Facetious and trying to help him with first person clothing and stuff. So I won't be able to participate, but I'll be there in spirit. And somebody's going to stream it. So we'll get all that information out on Twitter as well. I believe the folks who can make it will be able to stream. Be a lot of Twitch broadcasts going out. So I want to get that in. But I want to tell you, Scarlett, before we wrap it up, we've had our first black president, and he served 2 terms. Two times. And so I want everybody to be aware of, let's talk about the picture. Okay, so he was in a press conference, and that we're talking about the whole Flint, Michigan thing. And I don't think it was a press conference, more like just a meeting, I guess. And President Obama drank this. He drank some of the Flint water. The problem is the Flint water. You should see his face. His face when he's looking at this glass is like he's looking at this glass like, I don't know. Like he's looking at this glass. He's like, I don't know, bro. Like it is one of those. It is one of those, and I really, really love it. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I know this is an audio medium, but I really have to show people this. So please check out the show notes.
If he would have been getting ready, it just kind of turned to the camera and went, bruh.
Right. Like I mean, this picture it's so great.
I love the fact that he's nearing the end and he is just not caring about how black you think he is now.
Exactly. I mean, I love it. I love the fact here. I just wish Google has stopped the sharing, but here we go. I'm going to try this here, and I'm just going to enter in this screen. Okay. So I'm going to try my best. Oh, it looks like Will is saying something to us. No, that's from the Hangouts. So here, let me see if I can just do this. And I want to share my screen. And I don't know if everyone can see my screen, but you can see my screen.
It is me.
Okay. Can you see this picture? Can you see this picture right here? Do you see his face as he is looking at this water? It is so great. It is so great. He's looking at this like, man, I know I shouldn't do this.
Y'all could have just gave me some apple juice. It looked the same. Yeah, man. Y'all could have just gave me some apple juice. It looks just the same.
It looks just the same, man. Put a little cinnamon in my water or something. Just get a bottle of water, sprinkle a little cinnamon in there. Still has the particulates. Let's go. So, but you guys, I was just like, I love the fact that he is like, he wears his heart on his sleeve. So much so in that this is perhaps my favorite moment, Scar. This is perhaps my favorite moment from President Obama's legacy right here. And I'm going to put it in here, and I want people to pay attention to this and just see it. And you don't even really have to hear the audio, which you may not anyway, but I want you to see what he does. I want you to see what he does. He says, Obama out, and does a mic drop. Now, if that ain't about as black as you can get.
Nah, he was making fun of Kobe Bryant. Because Kobe Bryant did the Mamba out thing.
Did he really? Did he really? Man, I'm telling you, dude. He
got booked.
Who did?
I just saw your screen, man. Manziel got booked.
He did, man. He did. He turned himself in. Johnny Manziel walked into and it was on like 3 minutes before we started the show. But he walked into a police station and he said he was guilty. He confessed to being guilty for domestic violence. So yeah, man, he got booked. He sure did. So yeah, man, I just think it's great. A lot of people are probably going to rack him up and say he was a failure as a president, but I look at it as he was one of the few presidents that we could all relate to, that we can kind of see ourselves as, because I mean, dude filled out an NCAA bracket every year. Like, Like, I mean, come on.
He was very. He's always been way into basketball, like super into basketball.
Well, you know his brother-in-law. His brother-in-law is a coach.
Yeah, brother-in-law used to coach.
I remember the name of it.
Somewhere in Texas, right?
Yeah. I just can't remember the name of it. But yeah, so it's, you know, he has a reason to be. He had a reason to be. So, but no, everybody, right now, that's all I got. I want to thank our viewers and stuff for stopping in. Eric, Awakened Heathen, I want to thank you all. This made it really, really fun. I like the interactivity of it. Finally figured out a way to monitor the chat while I'm going. So it's pretty cool. So that's all I have. Mike,
Michelle Obama's brother, is his last job was at Oregon State. He was out in 2014.
Okay, the Beavers. Okay, cool. So, well, that happens to be their mascot. They're orange and black. So it is what it is. But yeah, man. So
it would be great if he was the women's coach. Like, come on. You could write a better story than that.
Exactly. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all we have for Facetious number 21. Appreciate you stopping through. Mike, do you want to leave your stuff? I'm actually going to create a drop for it where when we work all this out. But I think I'm going to read my stuff and you can read your pertinent deets. And then I'm just going to play it.
I ain't reading no deets. Y'all already know how to find me. Scarfinger. Ask about me, fool. But
out.
Scarfinger out.
Out.
Pick that up real quick.
Yeah. You need to pick that up. You know you couldn't do that around your mama at the house. Out.
Right. It's like that meme where it's like it was like, yay, it's Friday. He throws a piece of paper and it's like, oh crap, it's Thursday. I might need these.
I love it, man. I love it.
I cleaned that up quite a bit. I just want to point that out. I cleaned that up.
I appreciate that. I mean, you didn't clean up all early in the show, but you know, you wait till the end.
It's sprinkles. It's sprinkles. Look, let me tell you.
Like that cinnamon water.
Look, you know how I talk. Like you know how I talk. It's sprinkles. I'm sprinkling in there a little bit.
Very compromised, Mike. Y'all gotta understand.
Right. Yeah, it's compromised. That's what it is. Yeah. So you know what? Of course, what I always say. Thank y'all. Peace to all the warriors who are going to be competing and donating to the Sims family. Thank y'all for checking us out. Like, we really appreciate that. Thank you for everybody that's dropped by today. Yeah. Awakened Heathen, Eric Garner, man, and there was somebody else that was watching but didn't actually say anything. So you know what? Just thank you. If you took the time out of your day to check us out, we appreciate that very much.
Yeah, for sure, man. So again, you know, we do this, we have fun with each other, but it's great when other people can jump in and really enjoy it with us. So we really appreciate that, and I'm gonna do my best to try to get more stuff out ahead of time, because we do this every Wednesday, 7:00 Eastern time. We're on for about an hour. Jump out here and join us. Have a great time. We have a good time. So everybody, on behalf of Mike, aka Scarfinger, thank you so much for listening. We'll be back in your ear again next week with some more crazy, hilarious topics. And yeah, that's really about it. So everybody stay up.
I think what we should do. Here's what we should do.
Okay, and you just messed up my sign off, but please.
No. Here's what we should do. If like what happened today when we got these questions and stuff like that, we should probably do the show and then save those for the end. So if we're slightly over an hour, we all right.
Okay, I will do that.
Because I mean, now that I don't mind doing it past an hour. You know, I can do this all night.
I know. That's how you roll. But
Obama in.
Did he catch the mic?
But yeah, you know what? But I think that's probably what we should shoot for, because stopping during the show kind of threw us off a little bit. If we kept trying to go back, and I don't think you ever really answered the question about the other games you were interested in.
That was really it. Was Recore. That was really it.
Really?
Yep.
That's it. But we don't know about the game.
It's a new IP.
We don't know about the game though.
I know about as much about that game as No Man's Sky. Yet I am excited for it.
Is Titanfall coming out this year?
Titanfall 2? No.
Okay, then never mind.
Right.
And,
All right. All right, everybody. That's it for us. We'll be back next week. Nami.
You see.
All right, everybody. Peace out.